finally completely out of the mountains, back on track with miles, back on track with our schedule, and looking forward to finally pushing into Utah tomorrow. It's going to be quite a hot day, already about 93 degrees, might get a few degrees hotter.
Those are just a few of the steps in one Iraq War veteran's longest journey. Inspired by a fellow soldier's email, Sergeant Troy Yocum decided that he could make a difference. And after a tour in Iraq, more than 33 million steps along the way, and 3 pit stops in the hospital along the way, that did not deter him, and he has not slowed down until he reaches 7,000 miles. The goal is to shine a spotlight on the plight of our military families in this country. Here now, we are honored to be joined by Sergeant Troy Yocum. Thank you for your service, and thank you for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
So, Troy, why are you doing this?
Yeah, you talked about that email. So 2 years ago, deployed in Iraq, got an email from my good friend who's an Iraq War veteran, and I couldn't believe what I was reading. You know, he had lost his job because his job laid thousands of people off. And then I wanted to do something to reach out and help him financially because I knew that he was going to go through such a rough time. He lost his house, got very depressed, suicidal, and I didn't want him to go down this long road. So I started to try to raise funds to help him. Once I had helped him, I wanted to help all these military families that I kept learning about. All-time record high veteran suicide, all-time record high unemployment for veterans, and I knew I needed to step up in a big way to help as many families as possible.
So tell us what your path has been on the walk. Started in Louisville, right?
That's right.
Where you're from?
April 17, 2010, Louisville, Kentucky, then all the way to Chicago, St. Louis, all the way across, touched the Pacific Ocean on Veterans Day in San Diego. San Diego all the way across to New Orleans, and finally all the way back up here to New York City.
And you ran up the steps and played Rocky like everybody does when you go to the Philadelphia Art Museum. And now you're on your way to Boston, right?
Yes, that's right. All the way up US 1 to Boston. I should touch the Atlantic on July 4th. Perfect. Then it's back to Louisville, Kentucky for September 3rd, which is the finish line at Slugger Museum. Such a long trek, but did I ever think that I'd get this much support? I don't think so. You know, Modell Sporting Goods and Party City has come on lately. I had raised $200,000 in 13 months of walking. They, in just the last month, have raised an additional $260,000 so that we can help a bunch of military families.
It is so great what you're doing, and so inspiring. And just, you know, it's true. If you start by helping one person, right, and then you realize that you could help all these other people. What is it? How has it changed you? You know, the walking, the sort of physical trek of all of this. What's the big takeaway for you?
I think it's changed me emotionally. I thought the problem was a big thing, but after walking and meeting so many military families, I realized the problem is so much bigger. You know, it's incredible. I wake up this morning, I read the newspaper, 30% unemployment for veterans. It keeps rising. The problem keeps getting worse. I'm afraid that if we don't do something now, we're going to wake up 20 or 30 years from now. We're going to see Iraq and Afghanistan veterans homeless, and just the unemployment and suicide rate tripled. I think that we have to step up. Most people can't do 40 million steps across America, but I think everybody can get on a charity like wishuponahero.com, who I'm walking for, and help out as much as they can.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary story. We have a picture of your dog, too.
Which is her 4th birthday today.
Happy birthday. What's her name?
Her name is Emmy the Super Dog. So
Super Dog.
Great people here in New York City are having a birthday party for her tonight.
She made the whole trip?
2,500 miles of the 6,400 that I've been able to finish at this point.
You know what? Good luck to you, and good for you, and you're so right. It's such an important topic, and so important to raise awareness about our military families across the country who are struggling and who've done so much to protect us and to protect our freedom. So we're grateful to you. We're glad that you're getting so much recognition for this very good cause, and we're happy that we gave a chance to get the word out there even more.
Well, thank you so much.
So much.
The military families out there who are struggling, all you have to do is get on wishuponahero.com right now, and you can be helped. There's money to help you.
Wishuponahero.com, and we'll link it to our website, and we'll make sure that everybody can get their hands on it. Thank you so much, Sergeant.
Thank you.
Good to meet you. All right, well, that was good, right? We're going to be right back. Stay with us.